Imagine a treasure chest not buried beneath the earth, but resting within the very depths of your soul, a chest overflowing with golden opportunities, untold riches, and the abundant life you have always dreamed of. This is not mere fantasy. This is the revelation of the millionaire's first principle, a secret, timeless truth that transforms ordinary men and women into masters of their fate, architects of their fortune. Listen carefully, for this secret is not hidden in dusty ledgers or complex formulas. It is spoken every day in the language of your soul, the sacred power of your word. The words you speak, the affirmations you declare, are the seeds planted in the fertile soil of your life. When you say, "I am prosperous, I am abundant, I am wealthy beyond measure," you are not merely wishing, you are creating. The universe responds to the voice of faith and certainty, molding your reality in the image of your declarations. But words alone are not enough. Wealth, true and lasting, flows from alignment with the divine abundance that permeates all existence. You must know, deep within, that prosperity is your birthright, a natural expression of the infinite supply available to all. When you live in harmony with this law, obstacles crumble, and your path becomes clear. The millionaire does not battle scarcity. They embrace plenty. They recognize that the source of all riches is eternal and limitless. Yet beware the shadows of fear and doubt. These insidious thieves creep in to steal your dreams, to whisper lies that you are undeserving or incapable. Cast them out with the armor of fearless faith. Believe with unwavering certainty that good is coming, that every need is already met in the unseen realms. This bold trust is the fortress that protects your fortune and beckons blessings to your door. See it clearly. Feel it deeply. The millionaire's secret is not just spoken but seen and felt. Picture your wealth as if it is already yours. Feel the joy, the freedom, the gratitude. This vibrant energy acts as a magnet, drawing to you the people, the opportunities, the resources you require. The universe loves the confident vision, the heart that knows no lack. And finally, cherish gratitude as your most potent ally. Give thanks for the blessings you have now, for gratitude is the soil in which abundance grows. The more grateful you are, the more your treasure multiplies, for gratitude turns what you have into enough and more. Remember, this principle is not just for the chosen few. It is the birthright of every soul ready to claim it. Speak with power, align with abundance, banish fear, visualize with feeling, and cultivate gratitude. In these 5 sacred steps lies the secret of the millionaire's first principle, the key that unlocks your divine fortune. Step forward now, with boldness and faith. The treasure is within you, waiting to be claimed. The universe is ready to pour out its riches. Speak your word. Live your truth. Become the master of your destiny. True wealth is not simply a matter of hard work, shrewd deals, or fortunate chance. It is something far deeper, more profound, and far more spiritual than mere accumulation of money or possessions. True prosperity flows from an alignment with the infinite abundance that exists beyond the physical world, a source that is vast, eternal, and overflowing. This is the divine abundance, the limitless reservoir of riches, wisdom, and opportunity that lies at the very heart of the universe. It is not reserved for a privileged few. It is the birthright of every soul who dares to recognize and embrace it. When a person understands this truth, the very nature of their relationship with wealth changes. Instead of viewing money as a scarce resource, something to be fought over or desperately sought after, they begin to see it as a natural expression of a universal law, one that flows effortlessly to those who are attuned to it. To align with divine abundance is to open oneself fully to this river of limitless supply, to step into a rhythm where giving and receiving become natural exchanges, where prosperity is not a struggle but a dance with the cosmos. This alignment is not a passive waiting for fortune to fall from the sky. It is an active, conscious choice to live in harmony with the laws that govern the universe. It requires faith, trust, and a deep knowing that you are inherently worthy of abundance. When you recognize abundance as your divine right, you no longer approach wealth with fear or greed but with confidence and generosity. You understand that the universe is not a fixed pie with limited slices, but an infinite banquet, always ready to provide more. This principle teaches us that prosperity is a reflection of inner harmony. When you are aligned with divine abundance, your thoughts, feelings, and actions resonate with this higher frequency. You think abundantly, speak words of plenty, and take inspired actions that attract more opportunities. Your very energy signals to the universe that you are ready to receive, and the universe responds by moving circumstances, people, and resources in your favor. It is a beautiful exchange, and, invisible but undeniable current of giving and receiving that sustains life and growth. Furthermore, alignment with divine abundance dissolves the false barriers that separate you from wealth. It eliminates the limiting beliefs that poverty is inevitable, that money is dirty, or that success comes at the expense of others. Instead, it nurtures a mindset of possibility, gratitude, and openness. When you walk in this alignment, you begin to notice how the universe conspires in your favor. Doors open unexpectedly, ideas flow freely, and help appears when you need it most. This principle also calls for humility and reverence. It acknowledges that no matter how skilled or intelligent we are, true prosperity is a gift from something greater than ourselves. It encourages surrender, not to defeat or resignation, but to trust in a divine plan that is infinitely wise and generous. When you surrender to this higher intelligence, you stop forcing outcomes and instead flow with the current of life, trusting that what is meant for you will come at the right time and in the right way. In every moment, you have the power to realign yourself with this divine abundance. It begins with a shift in perception, a conscious decision to see wealth as abundant, accessible, and natural. From that moment forward, your actions become guided by this deeper truth. You move forward not from fear or lack, but from faith and plenty. The universe welcomes you with open arms, ready to bless you beyond measure, for it delights in the joy of your abundance. Fear and doubt are the greatest enemies of success and prosperity. They are like dark clouds that hover over the soul, blocking the sunlight of opportunity and growth. These feelings create invisible barriers that prevent wealth from flowing into our lives. No matter how hard we work or how bright our ideas might be, the Millionaire's first principle reveals that to claim true abundance, we must cast out these shadows and embrace a fearless faith, a bold, unwavering trust in the good that is already ours or on its way to us. Fear is a paralyzing force. It whispers lies that you are not worthy, that failure is inevitable, or that there is never enough to go around. Doubt sneaks in to question your abilities, your dreams, and even the very nature of the universe's generosity. Together, they create a prison of limitation, holding you back from stepping into the fullness of your potential. But these are not truths. They are illusions born of past wounds, societal conditioning, or a momentary lapse in faith. The Millionaire's secret lies in recognizing these deceptions and refusing to give them power. When you eliminate fear and doubt, you create space for confidence and certainty to take root. Imagine fear as a veil lifted from your eyes, allowing you to see opportunities clearly and to act with courage. This fearlessness is not about reckless risk-taking, but about a deep assurance that no matter the outcome, you are protected by the universal law of abundance. You learn to move forward boldly, knowing that every step you take is supported by a greater intelligence that wants you to succeed. Faith, in this context, is not passive hoping but an active, vibrant trust that the universe is working in your favor. It is the knowing that every challenge is temporary and that every setback carries within it the seed of a greater blessing. This faith transforms your inner dialogue. Instead of saying, "What if I fail?" you say, "I am guided, I am provided for, and all good flows to me now." Such declarations are not empty words. They are powerful affirmations that reprogram your subconscious mind and realign your energy with abundance. Moreover, fear and doubt often arise from a misplaced sense of control, a belief that you alone must force outcomes or prove your worth. The Millionaire's principle teaches surrender to divine timing and wisdom. This surrender is not giving up. It is trusting that the universe knows the perfect time and manner in which to deliver your desires. By releasing the need to control every detail, you free yourself from anxiety and open your heart to receive unexpected blessings. This principle also encourages vigilance in guarding your mind and spirit. Surround yourself with positive influences, speak empowering words, and replace old fears with new faith. When fear threatens to creep back in, confront it head-on with the reminder that fear is a liar and that your faith is stronger. Each time you do, you build resilience and deepen your connection to the source of all good. Eliminating fear and doubt is a daily practice, a commitment to live with boldness and hope. It is the foundation upon which all wealth is built, because when you operate from a place of fearless faith, you align yourself with the unstoppable current of divine abundance. No obstacle can stand against you, no lack can claim you, for you have chosen to walk in the light of certainty and power. The secret to manifesting true wealth lies not only in what you say or believe, but deeply in what you see and feel in the invisible world of your mind and heart. Visualization and feeling are the creative tools that bring your desires from the realm of thought into the realm of reality. The Millionaire's first principle teaches that it is not enough to simply wish or hope for riches. You must paint a vivid picture in your imagination and imbue it with the powerful energy of emotion. This dynamic combination becomes a magnetic force that draws your dreams irresistibly toward you. When you close your eyes and picture your ideal life, your financial freedom, your success, your abundant blessings, you engage the creative power within you. But mere mental images are not enough. The Millionaire's secret is to enliven these visions with feeling. Feel the joy, the relief, the pride, and the gratitude as though your dreams are already fulfilled. This emotional involvement is what breathes life into your vision and sends a signal to the universe that your desire is not just a passing fancy, but a living reality already in motion. This practice of visualization and feeling is backed by a universal truth. Energy follows thought, and emotion is the fuel that propels creation forward. When you imagine yourself living in abundance, and you truly feel the happiness and freedom that come with it, you raise your vibrational frequency to match the reality you want to attract. Like tuning a radio to the perfect station, you become aligned with the frequency of wealth, and opportunities begin to resonate with your energy. The Millionaire's first principle encourages you to create detailed mental scenes that involve all your senses. Imagine not just the numbers in your bank account, but the texture of the money, the sound of laughter in your prosperous home, the taste of success, the sight of your dreams coming to life. The more vivid and real your visualization, the stronger the pull. This sensory richness makes your subconscious mind believe the vision is true, and thus acts to bring it into physical manifestation. Feeling is the secret ingredient that transforms passive daydreaming into active creation. When you feel gratitude and joy deeply, it is as if you are sending a heartfelt invitation to the universe to bring forth your desires. Emotion carries a magnetic charge, a creative energy that cannot be ignored. Without feeling, visualization remains a faint whisper. With feeling, it becomes a roaring call that shakes the very fabric of reality. Another powerful aspect of this principle is consistency. The millionaire does not visualize just once and then forget. They return often to their mental picture, refreshing it, feeling it anew, and strengthening the emotional connection. This repeated act cements the desire in the subconscious mind, which then works tirelessly behind the scenes to align external circumstances with the inner vision. By engaging both your mind and heart in this way, you create a powerful partnership with the universal law of attraction. You stop being a passive recipient of fate and become an active creator of your destiny. Visualization and feeling transform dreams into plans, hopes into actions, and wishes into wealth. They unlock the door to abundance, inviting it in with open arms and a joyful heart. Gratitude is one of the most powerful and transformative forces in the universe, especially when it comes to attracting wealth and abundance. It is not just a polite expression or a fleeting feeling, but a magnetic force that draws blessings, opportunities, and riches into your life. The Millionaire's first principle reveals that cultivating a heart full of sincere gratitude opens the floodgates of prosperity and allows abundance to flow freely and endlessly. This is the secret that turns what you already have into a foundation for much greater riches. When you live in a state of gratitude, you shift your focus from what is lacking to what is already present and good in your life. This change in perspective is profound. It rewires your mind to see the world as abundant rather than scarce. Instead of dwelling on what you don't have, you celebrate the gifts that surround you, whether big or small. This celebration, in turn, creates an energy of appreciation that ripples out into the universe, signaling that you are ready to receive even more blessings. Gratitude is like a magnet for miracles because it resonates at a high vibrational frequency. The universe responds to the energy you emit, and when you emit gratitude, you attract more to be grateful for. It is a cycle of positive energy where one blessing leads to another, creating an upward spiral of prosperity and joy. The Millionaire's principle teaches that by nurturing this attitude, you do not just passively wait for good things to happen, you actively draw them into your life. It is important to express gratitude not only for the big wins, but also for the small, everyday moments: the warm sun, the food on your table, the kindness of a stranger, the lessons learned through challenges. Each act of thankfulness adds to the reservoir of abundance within you and sends a clear message that you value life's gifts. This ongoing practice cultivates a mindset of abundance, which is essential for wealth to take root and flourish. The power of gratitude also lies in its ability to transform your relationship with money and success. When you are grateful for what you have, you release fear, envy, and scarcity. These negative emotions block the flow of abundance. Gratitude replaces them with contentment, generosity, and trust. You begin to see money as a tool for good, as a resource to be respected and shared, rather than something to be hoarded or feared. This positive relationship with wealth attracts more financial blessings naturally. Moreover, gratitude has the power to heal and uplift your spirit. It aligns you with the highest energies of love and joy, which are the true currencies of the universe. When you are grateful, you feel connected to something greater than yourself, a vast, benevolent force that supports your highest good. This connection reinforces your faith and strengthens your belief in your own worthiness to receive abundance. Gratitude is not a one-time act, but a daily, conscious practice. The Millionaire's first principle encourages you to cultivate this habit with intention by keeping a gratitude journal, offering daily thanks, or simply pausing to appreciate the moment. Over time, this consistent practice rewires your subconscious to expect and welcome prosperity, turning your life into a magnet for wealth. In embracing gratitude, you unlock the ultimate secret to lasting success, the joy of giving and receiving in harmonious balance. It is the heart's powerful signal to the universe that you are ready, deserving, and willing to live in the fullness of abundance.